All right, we're on.
Hey, it's nice to see you today. Of course, I'm your friend, Bill Moreau, along with my sister in chiropractic,
Beverly Harger.
It's so nice to see you all. Well, things have certainly changed since the last time we were in Hawaii together, that's for sure. Dr. Bev and I are looking forward to hopefully seeing you this December. UWS recognizes that this is an important opportunity for us not only to gather together, to learn with each other, but in addition to that, just simply the fellowship in the beautiful setting of Hawaii. So Dr. Bev and I would really like to invite you to join us once again. And it's our intention that we'll hold this and we'll be monitoring what's going on in the state of Hawaii on a very close manner. But we're really planning on getting together and doing this again. Dr. Harger, do you have anything you'd like to say to the team?
I just always look forward to this gathering. It's just a time to share our knowledge with one another, not just us as the instructors, but just the wonderful doctors that join us. And so to me, it's very opportunity of enlightenment and an understanding of just kind of how to manage our patients and how to improve our care to our patients. And I always leave there like really upbeat.
Yeah, same with me. I feel very, actually, I think the word I like to use is optimistic. As we all know, this is a giving and sharing type of a seminar where Dr. Harger and I learn every bit as much as you might from our interactions. We've listened to you, and you may know that I now have joined UWS as the Chief Medical Officer. So I am so fortunate to have Dr. Harger right down my hallway, and we are consulting together on patients every day and really making a difference, not only in the patients' lives, but also in the interns that we're working with. We're planning on sharing a lot of the new cases that we've seen together, as well as really focusing quite a bit more on the hands-on psychomotor activities of the physical exam and corrective care that we're giving together. And so once again, we'll still have those radiology components. We have a special guest, Lori Holt from NCMIC. She's a nurse, and she'll be joining to talk to us about cardiac pathology. For those of you that are NCMIC insurers, this will qualify you if under certain circumstances so that you get a discount too. But we really want you to come, and Dr. Harger is going to talk about our special gross anatomy presentation.
Yeah, we're going to get, as similar to last year, we're going to provide you with this ability to look at gross anatomy and then correlate it. How do we use that knowledge as we look at our imaging and as we work up a patient? So we listen to the feedback. I just want to kind of emphasize that as well. And this is some of the kind of the value that of this particular presentation that was pointed out last year as well, is like looking at those gross and anatomical specimens and then bring in imaging to correlate and anticipating what our patient might present with.
I think that that's really going to be kind of that perfect blend, the anatomy review and the interaction with you, our friends. It's like, hey, let's face it, we're all family, and it's just such a nice, trusting environment to be able to work. But in addition to that, we all also recognize that COVID is real, and it is here. And so we will be still planning on doing hands-on activities. However, it's going to be doing just the same thing that all of you are doing in your practices. We'll be requiring masks when we're in close proximity. We'll use impeccable hand hygiene. In fact, if you're interested, you can send us a note, and we can actually talk about some of the infectious disease protocols that we put in place here at UWS to help us protect our patients as well as ourselves. So, of course, we don't ever want anyone to risk anything. If you're an individual who feels like they just simply should not attend, we completely understand, but Dr. Bev and I still want you to know that we're thinking of you, we care about you, and feel free to drop us an email or a note with any suggestions you may have on how you think we may make this just a valuable use of your time. But otherwise, you can see that Bev and I are actually in Hawaii right now. We swam there from Portland, and actually Bev swam there. She towed me the entire way. And so we really don't even have rooms at this hotel. We just kind of snuck in, and we've been actually eating leftovers from people's plates in the hallway. So far, we're not sick at all. I'll turn it back to you, Bev.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for listening to this. And again, we look forward, and we're keeping optimistic about everything. And again, I just appreciate you so much Dr. Moreau, Bill, and I just keeping my fingers crossed and staying hopeful. And so I will end by saying aloha and mahalo.
Aloha, mahalo.
Take care.
Peace out.